Ebusian for my mom, Aquaba, and found Bragana, Sam TVGH, Mesro, like, comment, subscribe, turn your notification so that anytime you post a video with Seria, we sound like heavy. Abena Osei Asare, one of the indefatigable MPs, MPP, ever Parliament. She has come out with a very brilliant expose about dealings between Bank of Ghana.
26, the budget is sealed. So he didn't even tell us that the 400 million Ghana cedis that he said he was going to reallocate.
Any Sammy Gyamfi's gold board. Yesterday, me breaking news, Mamo said, Bank of Ghana, say they are tired, they are not going to finance Sammy Gyamfi's gold board any longer. Bible for Sika echo mu before Bank of Ghana for a case. On why tired no. Enye easy. Figures are bano, enye easy. Apparently, over 900 million US dollars. I think 900 million Ghana cedis. Sika Bank of Ghana, Ediama Sammy Gyamfi's gold board. Na enriching so no, Finance Ministry to force ministry no, has also given out some over 200 million Ghana cedis. And to the Nina Boma, almost 1.1 billion Ghana cedis. As for currency, no, I'm not sure say a cedi and not dollar. But those are the figures. A currency no pen differ. Abia. Na busan for question na Abena Osei Asare bisa say e den poti na was Sammy Gyamfi's gold board da aban no push skas eko hosa na ban ba ku no Sammy Gyamfi kwan gold board 1.2 billion, and that was just in 3 months. So 3 months pe and as sky na eko gold board na sky eko gold board ni na no, what do we have to show for? Sika bebree investment aban where you don't want into gold board no, what do we have to show for? Do you see why I may believe you saying for bedem pa ya ba power to the 29 for bedem? Ebi mu de gi some corporate chamber yourself contain wo nsawam ho no, because omu damage sa omu cause your mind way there. Ebru ne wo ho. And they are all going to be held accountable one after the other. Nobody is going to escape accountability. And there, it's a you'll be held accountable. Each and every one of you. Every penny, every peso I'm spending, you are going to be held accountable for it. And this time around, you're lenient. To say the way you're lenient. And Akufuado. Mutia Mujidi. Yo.
26, the budget is sealed. So he didn't even tell us that the 400 million Ghana cedis that he said he was going to reallocate, he didn't even show us where it's going to come from. It is just about talk. You go to the appendices, you find out the numbers, you see the numbers. All the long talk is the appendices that will tell you whether truly that is going to happen or it is not going to happen. All that he said today, I'm going to add 1,000 kilometers of road. Go and check the appendices and see whether the budget, the numbers support an extra 1,000 kilometers. The numbers have been sealed already. It was sealed in November 2025 when the 2026 budget came into was passed in Parliament. So these are some of the things that we want you to go and look at. Don't just take, the talk as he said it, but go and look in the numbers. And finally, my former minister mentioned the fact that already Bank of Ghana had spent 900 million US dollars on gold board. When you look in the mid-year budget review, it also gives you your 2025 actuals. And in 2025, the 2025 actuals, for the last quarter, the Minister for Finance also spent another $297 million on gold board, translating into 4.5 billion Ghana cedis. Let's ask them, what is this at all with gold board that is siphoning so much money from us? $900 million from Bank of Ghana and $297 million from the Ministry of Finance. That is one thing I expect the journalists to go in there and find out from them. what exactly is happening there. That from Bank of Ghana, you are siphoning 900 million, and then from Ministry of Finance, $297 million. Just in the last quarter. When I say the last quarter of 2025, I mean October, November, December of 2025. And that is worrying. And I expect our journalists and the people who really think and care about this nation to go and find out what is it.
Endra to forcing every budget no. On this asimwe edituja. Or say about 950,000 Ghanaians move out of poverty in just 1 year. According to Atoforcing, Andrew be ready budget no. In some way no or the betuja. Or say about 950,000. Echo 1 million people. Ghanaians move out of poverty in 1 year. According to Atoforcing, Endra budget no be ready wo parliament no say 1 year penny NDC government atimi abono homodin ayi nkofo getting to 1 million edi wo mo fi ohia mu edi wo mo fi ohia mu edi wo mo akọ wo mo yeyedie mu odi abetuja mene ne ya adwene many Atoforcing eya adwene me support Atoforcing sa Atoforcing timi nya kokuduro begina parliament eka say NDC government ayusu just 1 year odie yi ahiafo getting to 1 million Ghanaian poverty people wayi wo mu fia hu kire mu edi wo mu abayeyedie mu dia many Atoforcing eya adwene 100% because sai nkofo na NDC government etimi yi wo mu edi wo mu afia hu kire mu edi wo mu aba yeyedie mu no eye wo mu family members. Yes. Sa Atoforcing itimi nya kukuduro ejina parliament eka NDC ba power watimi yi getting to 1 million people in just 1 year. Wayi wo mo afre ahokire mu edi wo mo aba wo mo yeyedie mu dia me ne wo mo ya adwene because sa nkofo na Atoforcing ka ho asem no sa nkofo ni hia ya NDC politicians no wo mo family members metiase aya Atoforcing family members na wayi wo mo afiri ahokire mu edi wo mo aba ahoto mu eye NDC politicians no NDC politicians no ai eye wo mo family members no ene ye wo mo hia di afi ahokire mu edi wo mo aba yeyedie mu eni nti na Atoforcing atimi anya akukuduro aba begina parliament edi science mu edi abetuja se nya sa pa na etia sa nkofo na Atoforcing eka ho asam no wo mo wo hefa sa nkofo no wo hefa ye osi NDC ba power yi wo use just 1 year ayi nkofo getting to 1 million people Ghanaians edi wo mo afia ho kire mu edi wo mo akọ yeyedie mu sa nkofo no wo he ye bisa ato hono abo ato ye nya nkola biemu ye nya nkola o NDC ba power inflations were down ba nioma abo ye din NDC ba power inflations were down ba nioma abo ye din NDC ba power ya te fuel so ya te dollar so enso ye ton wade a ye nto amambuo na NDC government yibu no obu ama sikafo anaso so obu ama hiafo MPP betena so na oyi Ghana for da dwene oyi Ghana fo how oyi Ghana fo abebrese oyi Ghana fo nsohwe edi firi wo mu tiri so ena wo mo so aye no wo mo kura opponent mi amegina bonten anka se MPP baaye no wo babeyi Ghana fo ahokere afiri wo mo so edi wo mo akoyeye diem wo na wo baaye na wo kwakobo besiade ye free SHS no wo say wa ba be ma Ghana for getting to 1 million ayi o de ye mfa ne say ni a wo kan ya de atum Ghana ye population so eko 40 million eko 40 million o Ghana ye population is eko 40 million. Now that means according to Atofo no or patch they say eko 2 years ni o wo mo use sa 2 years no edi wo mo use sa 2 years na yinko for getting to 1 million afia ho kiremu a na that means Atofo ne patch they say answer the whole Ghana obi abeye yie no agisi ye man this government 80 years answer the whole Ghana obi atimi anya hoto sa na Atofo sen patch because as a finance minister wutimi gina parliament ka say NDC government na you should just 1 year and so now wo kasa no wa ba betena so 1 year 8 months until sa 1 year 8 months no NDC government yet me yin kofo 950 Ghanaians edi wo mo fi aho kire mu dia wo mo abayeyedie mu dia ena Ghana ye populations ne so ko 40 million inti answer the whole Ghana NDC bebu amambuo ne na yeyie ne de agise ye ma NDC amambuo no 80 years answer the whole Ghana ni atimi ayeye sa na Atofo sen pa
down to 10 she insist on Ghana economy ni mu dollar na ba 10 tinache se wo kra na mafia brochiri ba na ne man boy den abafo inti obi asebe on sheda ehun de ekoso beka so oh aban ba ne ma boy den abafo dollar na ba 10 no let us say crude oil no eno na anase fuel na eno na affect transport prices no fuel na eden abafo ba bi yan sisan we economy ni mu de ekoso ne say aban no yi reserves no eden or pump onto the market into the other transmission effect in say if you be measure inflation about inflation eden abafo na ban na be measure catch so inflation abafo hwe nsesan dollar na o mo pump at the time e come so ye boa by September abra IMF forecast say there be they are more in their pumping na munya na mfa framework mbra no mo pose na dollar and start page abedu be 12 te honem say bishops conference call president wa no journalist no call president wa or see you na ye Bank of Ghana na ye ti satan no na Bank of Ghana na ye intervention eno na ye say omo pump the Bank of Ghana ni jaye no ene ma e page abium tom the framework no by no mo say resume pumping no just na back to bedu be 10 ya say 10 ya say 11 me wa bibi answer san economy de ekoso a na say omo air pump dollars ni free him if we gold purchase program domestic gold purchase program what comes say a gold board okay any catch him say ade ye na de buy na ade amu ye no kwan amu mo fa so aye no mo to high motor no low mo be we na mo boka at the time na ye kan no ni ade a wo born in set at the time na ye kan na 240 million dollars e kan na mo abo through sa dollars we are mo mobilize pump ti mo mayensi nkonwa nhwem ti obeka ya mede application by parliament o mo bogu ye se da bi nhwe bibia mu dollar ba 10 aban papa ba obi anye di opon kuma kasa dodo by the end of the year the Bank of Ghana say unim we be na Canada $960 million in the Bank of Ghana report na finance minister no suro so the beba parliament unim say still e ma parliament
na eno ho na moton safre governor na nsen ya no
meba ho but report no annual report no on fe ma
okay
parliament. Yeah. So I report in a woman say omoboka 9.6 billion Ghana cedis. That's about $960 million. In the idea na can be 214 a year can also unti no. It could do 960 billion 9.6 billion cedis. That's $960 million. From January BC now, ya can't say na mo ye no. Mu kreti eka nipa no tifie no adwuma no kro nya bi no no oba betu asa aka na I'll show you sa aka no. Ye can no mediatem, and now governor no buy or say we jai on fund the gold board bill. Me sure say
yes.
Yes.
So no, he had hinted that even last year.
Na say ya the papa no mo ya didn't no jai. And as I say
last year in common buy a canon rather reflected on omu books.
Exactly.
And that's why he
point.
said so.
Exactly my point. Inti didn't no mu ditro. Tamane can didn't no mu ditro say enye no kre. I will say now the governor has come around to say okay we jai on fund that channel
domestic gold purchase no.
Or no one funded
yes.
So now it's left between the gold board and the finance ministry. Me person may profit of them, but me catch you say until they change the reset structure they are using, it will still make losses. And so our losses no. So gold board on person because or no boka until you no transfer loss na mo be say losses no. So one person mo transfer my finance minister. No mo transfer my finance minister. Oni nipa utia eyewo. Just like first one no mo transfer my Bank of Ghana 9.6 billion no. They say eka almost 34 billion loss na akoka almost previous losses ne ho no. They say almost negative net equity near 96 billion. Says can ona abetua. Nti do mu ye nyina wona obetua. And at the time na ye can say ade amu ye on the currency side pumping na mu pumping. Mo solve the structure of the Ghanaian economy. Mo solve anka economy no e create nyuma ka ye hu new dimensions. Hwinsi ye. Di attempt, and then the consequences that me know yeah, they can 96 billion na yeba bitia. And omo ba be pass the new cost no to the finance ministry to pay. Meanwhile,
yeah, but no much say how